All right, we're live again. It's
Hey,
been a while
everybody.
since we've done this. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, and to wherever you are. Hello to you. We're back. So we just want to say hi to you guys and welcome to How to Build a Team podcast live. We are streaming on Facebook and on YouTube. So tonight or today, we're going to talk
Take your pick.
about, do you want to grow your business to a 6 or 7 figure business?
7.
Yeah. And if you can't, why not? Maybe because you're doing everything on your own. So maybe it's time for you to delegate. Maybe
Yes.
you're wearing different hats in your business. So let's talk about that.
Yeah, it's
Um,
pretty much any business has the capacity to grow to, from 5 to 6 figures and from 6 to 7 figures. Um, there's very few business models or business ideas that don't have that kind of potential. But you and I talk with people all the time who are in the position where they've reached that certain level and they're thinking to themselves, is this all there is? Is this all I can do? There's got to be more. And sometimes they realize it themselves. Sometimes they reach out to us and we help them to discover some of the things. But the key really comes down to is there's only so much one entrepreneur, one partner, one business owner can do on their own. Uh, and you and I know lots of examples of solo people who are building large businesses, but they're not doing it all by themselves. They might be, to the outside world, they might look like a solopreneur. They might look like they're the one. But if you really talk with them and look inside your business, they'll see that the only way they've been able to grow is by adding those layers of assistance in behind the scenes. It doesn't always have to be somebody right out on front and in the face of your business. Um, and I think that's part of the fear that a lot of solopreneurs have in delegating or hiring or outsourcing is they are afraid that they're going to lose control, that people aren't going to, that these other people that they have helping are going to become the face of their business or visible in their business, and they want to remain to be the voice and the face of their business. And that's why delegating really can work so well, because you can delegate those tasks that are done behind the scenes so that you as the entrepreneur can maintain that front, that you are the business, that the business is you.
Yeah. So actually, why we want to talk about this is because aside from, you feeling overwhelmed with so many things, maybe you can't figure out anymore on how to scale. It's because you are doing everything on your own. But because we want to share with you our experiences. Clients would come to us and they have the same concerns.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have the bandwidth anymore. They're struggling to grow because, clients are coming in and they can only handle a number of clients. They can only handle so much. And they will reach to a point wherein, they needed to decline some clients because they can't afford to have another one because their hands are full already. So
Right.
they would come to us feeling overwhelmed, feeling stressed. They don't know what to do. So many other reasons as well. Some would come to us asking for help on how to do lead generation, how to manage their social media accounts, things like that. But the main concern always, bottom line is they can't they can't grow.
Right.
And our number one, solution to that is, you need to delegate. If you are a solopreneur, we do understand that, when you start your own business, there is a tendency all the time that you want to do on your own. Let me share you a quick story. When we started Great Work Online, it was basically just me and David. David has his own different experience background. He has accounting and finance background. I do have project management and digital marketing background. So, we plan everything out, but it's basically literally just the two of us. And I remember there when we were building our website, I was able to have a friend from a previous company who was so kind to tell me that when I reached out to this guy, I told him I need a logo, and he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna do your logo. What is the name of your company?" And I said, "How much? Maybe I cannot afford you because we're just starting out. We don't have a client yet." And he told me, he said, "I'm going to give it to you for free." So the logo that you are seeing right now, it's a gift of love from a colleague. Um, so that's the logo that we have, and it's been there since we started Great Work Online. But what I
Okay,
want
4
to
years.
share is when we started, it was literally just the two of us, and I was tinkering inside WordPress. I remember I also signed up in Lead Pages, I think, or Unbounce. I can't even remember.
I think it was
Um,
Unbound at the time.
it was Unbounce, I think. And then I did the landing page on my own. I did the copy on my own. It was horrible. I mean, if that is not your strength, then don't ever think about doing something that is not your superpower.
Right.
So we were doing everything on our own. We were building the system. We were building the process. I was accepting some other project management clients. Well, actually, it's just one, and he's still with us. He's very happy with the service, and it expanded into not just me and his team, but it expanded to other team members of Great Work Online. So, I want to share that David, we understand where you're coming from. The feeling of you wanted to invest so much because this is your passion. The business is your passion. You want to grow, but there will only come to a point wherein you can't do anymore. I
Right.
remember I would sometimes, you were still in Vancouver. You would wake up, it's night here in the Philippines, and you would wake up, I am still working until 2 a.m., tinkering on inside Unbounce, doing some other things inside the business and everything. And I'm like, I've been doing project management, digital marketing for 11 years. I know what we need to share to our clients that they need to delegate so that they can grow. So eventually, when I can't handle anymore, we hired our very first project management. I'm sorry, project
Project
manager.
manager. Yeah.
We hired, so it's, the budget is tight. You can't spend anything unless it is planned out because you want to pay the project manager a fair amount, a fair rate. So we did that. But look at we now. We are a team member of how many? After 4 years, we are now around
14,
15.
14 or
15.
15 as of today.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I just hired somebody 2 days ago. We hired an assistant project manager. Um, so we are growing. The point I want to make today is if you want to scale your business, if you want to reach that 6 to 7 figure mark, then you really need to look into what are the things that I need to delegate?
Right.
What are my weaknesses? And then those are the things that you need to delegate to somebody, whether it's a project manager, whether it's a virtual assistant, whether it's somebody who's going to do that certain task. Let's say you have a shoestring budget. You can't afford to hire 2 3 members all at once. Then the best bet there is hire a project manager,
Right.
because the project manager will um, help you in building your system and your process, helping you in everything, in all of the projects. Collaborate maybe with your clients as well. Like, find somebody that you can call like your right hand guy. And then from there, I'm telling you, guys, this is based from our experience. Once you hire that very first person, your life will be so much easier. Your time will, you will free up your time. And the the best thing there is, you have more time with your clients. And that is the most important thing. Aside from you taking care of your team member, you also need to take care of your client's needs. And you have to be up to date with what's going on with the industry of your clients. If you are offering, services, then you need to innovate. You need to be on top of the project. You need to be available for the client, and you can't do that unless you are doing everything on your own. WordPress, website, email marketing, social media, designing, and all of that. You really can't. So those are the things that most of our clients concerns are when they come to us. We would interview them, we will assess their projects. What are you struggling with? What are the things that you're struggling with? And those are the things that we always hear again and again, that they want to grow, but they don't know how to. And the
Right.
problem is, aside from they are not delegating the tasks that they are not good at, they are also micromanaging. But that can be another topic for another episode, for another day, right?
Yes. Yes. We
Yeah,
could talk for a whole hour just on the concept of micromanagement.
yeah. So, that is something that we would like to share with you. Um, we have this years of experience, and we would just like to help you cut it short. If some of our clients realize, like, years after they cannot really do anything anymore, before they realize that they need to delegate, then now is, it will help you shorten that journey. you know right now, what you can do actually is sit back, because sometimes, when you're so into your business, you can't see the whole picture.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that's why, if you're one of these entrepreneurs who, you're listening right now or listening on the podcast later, that, you've got a good solid, high five or low to mid six-figure business, and you're feeling stuck, like you're not growing, that your revenues aren't increasing, you're not increasing your client count. Get in touch with us. Reach out. There's the link on our website, and I guess we'll attach it to the show notes and everything. But reach out, book a call with Pam, and just in that conversation, she'll be able to look at your business, at where you're at, and be able to identify some of the places that you're stuck, some things that we can do, or you can even do for yourself in some cases, to get yourself unstuck so that you're able to get back on the path to continued growth, to be able to have more clients, to be able to have more better paying clients. And just sometimes it just takes little tweaks of what it is that you're doing. If you've gotten your business that far, you've got some great ideas, but we can help to tweak and unblock some things to help you grow that even more.
Yeah, I remember, we onboarded recently a new client about a month ago, and his concerns were, he's been doing the lead generation on his own, and he's been spending about 3 hours maybe
Mhm.
doing the lead generation himself inside LinkedIn. So if your time is worth 500 or $1,000 an hour, maybe I'm exaggerated, but who knows?
No,
Maybe that's how much you're worth. So you're losing what, $3,000 just simply doing the data entry and lead generation and researching and filtering and reaching out to these people. Instead of you creating contents, figuring out a strategy for your clients or on how to grow your business aside, doing the lead generation, you are spending 3 hours wherein you can hire somebody, a project manager or a team just like Great Work Online, to do these things where people are the expert. Another client of ours, she came to us. She's been with us for about 3 months, and she's very happy. These are the recent clients that we just want to share with you. During the lockdown, during this pandemic, we onboarded a bunch of new clients, and we figured we want to share with you guys the experience and how we have helped them ease the pain ease the pain of doing everything on their own. So she came to us. She was frustrated because another team member who knows everything inside her business will be resigning. So I'm like, okay, you want us to take over social media. You mentioned a bunch of things. I'm not going to mention the name just for the sake of confidentiality. But she said, so I asked, is this documented? And she's like, actually, I don't know. Oh my gosh, she will be resigning in 3 days, and I don't know if everything's been documented. So she was in a rush to get everything documented, and she was like panicking. And she said, I love creating content, but I don't want to be the one inside whatever scheduler platform to be scheduling my post or doing my design stuff. So we took care of that project and some other things, of course, and she's very happy. All she does right now is take pictures, create contents, create videos, and she just pass it on to the project manager assigned to her, and she's got more time right now. I've been seeing she's been going through some vacations for the past, it's like every week she's like out. She's gonna go to a different town with her fiance and her daughter. So she gained back that freedom, that time freedom, gained back the time with her family because somebody else who is expert in that field is doing the work for her. And now she is more focused on just creating content. So that is exactly what we want to share. And she was able to focus on the program that she has, this VIP program. She's into fitness and wellness industry, and she was able to focus on the program on how to make it better and just promote that. And from what I know from the update that I got from the project manager, there were so many registrants, so many enrollees from that program, and she's very happy. She just needs to focus on that and that only for her clients, create content, and that's it. We take care everything, the back end stuff. We took care of everything. So those are the things that we want to share with you. Same thing with our experience with David, with me when we started. When we started delegating stuff that we have no idea how to do, um, you know, I I'm guilty of this. Sometimes I still do it. I still like figuring things out on my own, but I would catch myself when I do that and I'm like, no, I'm just going to document. If I know how to do this, I'm just going to document this, create an SOP for this, and assign it to somebody else. Because
Exactly.
why not? We've got 15 team members right now.
And it's funny. It's understandable how entrepreneurs can be in that trap and fall back into it. This is the industry that we're in, and Pam and I each personally fall back into that same trap over and over again, where we get doing things because we're like, oh, it's just going to take a few minutes to do, or I really want to know how to do this, or I want to be able to understand it, or it can't, nobody can do it as good as me. We all fall into the superhero syndrome.
Yeah.
And we've both this week we've both been off doing things that we really shouldn't have been doing. And it takes that constant reminder, even for us, to remember that there are people on our team that can do it
Or
quicker, can do it
experts.
better, and that are going to free up our time to be able to do what's important, to be able to work directly, have more face time with our clients, to be able to have more face time with our families, to be able to relax and step away from our business for a couple of hours. And it's easy to lose sight of that. And so I understand where people are at, how people get into that routine of just doing everything themselves, but it's really counterproductive to the long-term growth of your business.
Yeah. And to help you do this, to figure out what are the things that you need to delegate, maybe, grab a pen and paper and start creating a list.
Yeah.
Create a list, write down the things that you're not happy doing, things that, that these are the things that I'm not good at. List them down. And then once you list them down, then you'll be able to figure out who are the people that you need to hire to work on these things that you don't want to do, things that are keeping you away from your clients, keeping you away from creating content, keeping you away from your family because you're the one who's doing all those things. List them down, and I'm telling you, I bet my ass that you'll be able to figure out who is the first person that you need to hire. And once you do hire that person, you will see the change. You will see the growth that you've been looking for. Now, if you don't know how to do this, you want somebody to assess this, feel free to check us out on our website, greatworkonline.com. You can book a call with me and I will help you determine, assess all these things for you. And who knows, maybe I can come up with a plan for you. You can take it or you can leave it, or we can start working together. But if you need help in determining or identifying tasks that you shouldn't be doing so that you can focus on your superpower, just book a call with us, check us out on our website, and let us know. And we will be happy to help you free up your time and help you reach your goal. If whether it's a 6 or 7 figure business, or simply just to free up your time and don't feel stressed anymore, just let us know and reach out. Again, I think that's it for now. So
Mm.
many things that we can share with you, so many things that we can give you more guidelines on how you can move to the next level. But that can be for another episode, for another day. And we
Yes.
will catch you again next time. If you find this valuable, please feel free to subscribe, give us some rating, give us some loving, and we will really appreciate that. We will catch you again next time. Thank you guys. Have a good day
Bye
and good
bye.
evening to you. Bye.